guys? I'm Aaron from PhoneDog.com, and put it on my tab takes a whole new meaning now that the Galaxy Tab is coming to retail stores. The Sprint version arrived this morning, and it's available as of Sunday, November 14th, so this Sunday for $3.99 on a 2-year agreement, $5.99 without contract. Now the cool thing about that is, when you buy it off contract for $5.99, you don't have to activate it. So if you're buying it as a holiday present for a significant other, family, friends, whatever, you can buy it. You don't have to activate it on your account. Very cool on that front. To recap on the specs, 1 gigahertz processor, 7-inch screen, Android 2.2, 4,000 milliamp battery for tons of Android fun, and much more that we'll find out in the unboxing. But first, special thanks to our friends at Best Buy Mobile for hooking us up with not one, but 2 Galaxy Tabs for use on One Paw Bandit giveaway. You know, one cool thing about Best Buy Mobile, they support all 3, or in some cases all 4 carriers. So you don't have to walk in and hear that, oh, you know, Star Mobile's so much better because we have 7G and all the other carriers only have 3G and they're all terrible. No, it's non-biased. You don't have to worry about getting any sort of bias when you walk into Best Buy Mobile. Very cool on that front at Best Buy Mobile retail stores. But enough of that. Special thanks to our friends at Sprint for hooking us up with the unit. Let's get started in the unboxing. Okay, iPad, you have a new competitor in the Samsung Galaxy Tab. Here's Sprint's version of the Android tablet, and as I said, it's available as of November 14th, rather, for $3.99 on a 2-year agreement. Special thanks again to our friends at Sprint for hooking us up with a review unit. So let's recap a little bit on the specs. 1 gigahertz processor, 7-inch display that supports 1024 by 600 pixels, 3 megapixel camera, massive 4,000 milliamp battery, 512 megabytes of RAM. So in the box you get the device, USB charger, micro SD memory card, card adapter, get started guide, basics guide, recycle bag, all that good stuff. Oh hey, there's the number actually. Shoot me some text messages. I'd like to see how the keyboard works on the Galaxy Tab. Otherwise, a couple of features about the device, and then the box is pretty bare other than the Now network. So let's open this sucker up. And there it is. Welcome. Now you can stay in touch while on the go. Good, because I've been wanting to do that. Front-facing camera, camera on the back with a flash, and actually a white back on this device. So pretty neat there. Let's pull this off. And that sounds good. And we'll turn that on. And while we turn it on, let's have a look at the device. On the right side, power button, volume rocker, micro SD, card slot, and microphone on the left side. Charging port on the bottom, speakers on the bottom, and then 3.5 millimeter headphone jack on the top. Ooh, that sounded really good. And let's power it on. I thought I already did that, but guess not. Micro SD card slot. Let's have a look at that here. Let's see what kind of card comes with it. So, you know, it'll be interesting for me to see because I'm not, you know, I mean, I see a need for I see the niche the tablets are in, but never seen one. Never seen the need for one myself. 16 gigabyte micro SD card. Never seen the need for one myself, so it'll be interesting using this in personal use over the next couple of days. Interesting to see what I have to say about it. That'll be cool. Okay, so in the box you get instruction manuals. In there, I won't open those up too much. You know, you get started stuff. Getting started stuff, rather. It's been a long day. Important information for the Samsung Galaxy Tab. You better read this because it's important information. And then register now for the Media Hub and a little sticker promoting the Media Hub. Now you get a micro SD card adapter with your micro SD card. It's 16 gigabytes. And then you get your USB. Not micro USB, but USB adapter with a Samsung proprietary jack there, and then you get a US prong for your Samsung adapter here. So that is there, and we can pop that down in. I'm assuming you can get other adapters for other countries. So when you're traveling, you can use the same adapter. Very cool. Pops right down in, kind of similar to the MacBook line that Apple does with the thing that pops down with the AC adapter that pops into the module. So you'll see the USB there, plugs in, and goes from there. So very cool. Let's have a look at the device. Powered on. There's that 7-inch display. Not super AMOLED, but in terms of pixels, you know, 1024 by 600. It's very rich color. Looks good. And let's get through this. 3G network or Wi-Fi, we'll do that. Yeah, let's have Google. We consent to all that stuff. Because we love Big Brother. He's our friend. No, we'll set all that up later. And finish up here. Oh, I already have a new message. And here's what the main screen looks like. 3 different tabs to scroll through. And very unique, not customized build of Android 2.2 here. So let's have a look at what this looks like. Very unique. It looks very much like Android. And then on the bottom you see the capacitive buttons. Menu, home, back, and search. Now, on the Sprint side, it's not a lot of Sprint installed stuff on here. We have the free games, daily briefing, which is a Samsung thing, Media Hub, which again is a Samsung thing. But the only thing I see that's Sprint-centric, the 2 things, Sprint Hotspot and Sprint Zone. So, nice there. I think Sprint Navigation's on this device, but as I read, you don't get it for free. It's available for $9.99 every month. So, price plans, you're looking at 2 gigabytes for $29.99, 5 gigabytes for $59.99, and both come with unlimited messaging. So, who knows? You might pull it out of the box and get a message, just like I did. Otherwise, very similar to TouchWiz UI that you've seen on the Galaxy S devices with the iPhone-ish type icons, and unfortunately no dock on the bottom, just the home button. So you see browser, email, icons look very similar. Let's do a quick look at the widgets, and you'll see a lot of those are very similar to the TouchWiz widgets that you see on the Galaxy S devices. Now, let's see what else is new. Yeah, AccuWeather clock, all of that good stuff. Now, otherwise, Google's News and Weather widget, there it is, which is cool. And I've held the iPad, I've held the Galaxy S. This 7-inch screen, it really is a sweet spot. It feels great in the hand, not too big, not too small, and it's easy to hold with one hand and read. Versus where I always felt the iPad was a little bit too big, in my opinion, for a device that I'm always carrying. So, interesting there. But otherwise, really, it's a Galaxy S device with some slight customizations thanks to the larger screen and, without a phone, obviously. But very similar to if you're used to Galaxy S phones and you're going to be used to the Samsung Galaxy Tab, or at least the learning curve will be less. Now, let's have a look at the input method. I'm seeing swipe is on here, and then there's the Samsung keypad. So let's see. Hey there, how are you? So very easy to type on, and of course it's in, goes into landscape mode as well on both sides. So you can do it that way, or I'm assuming you can, set it out and type like that. Now, otherwise very thin, very light, good-looking device. And let's have a look at the Media Hub real quick and see what that looks like. Since that's a relatively new feature from Samsung. You have your media, your movies, your TV store here, and you can download all of that from this device. It's kind of intended to be an entertainment replacement, or at least a supplement to, or complement rather, to your entertainment that you have now. So you can download movies, download TV programs, and do it on the Galaxy Tab. Now, interestingly enough, this is not a 4G device; it's a 3G only device, so you do not have access to Sprint's 4G. But you do have access to Wi-Fi. So if you're in an area where 3G is not fast, you're in an area where the data connectivity isn't that great, you can always hook over to Wi-Fi, and it's 802.11 B, G, and N. So very cool on that front. Otherwise, very similar, but rest assured, we're going to do more testing and our first impressions and all the other coverage that's going to come up on PhoneDog.com. Much more coverage to come on the site, first impressions, videos, reviews, all of that good stuff. In the meantime, be sure to like us on Facebook, facebook.com/PhoneDog. We're cool people. We do cool things on Facebook, and hey, we give away stuff. So be sure to go to facebook.com/PhoneDog, like our page, and register to win one of 100 iPads or even a trip to the Super Bowl. That's pretty cool too. Be sure to follow me on Twitter, PhoneDog_Aaron. Ask me any questions, as always, that you have about this device or any other device, and I'll do my best to answer those. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.